let out Murderin' Murphy? Y'all are gonna get it for putting me in that thar jail. Stop it! Stop your bad historical acting right now!
Nation, why don't you let Murderin' Murphy go? He's a bad man.
Well, boys, this is one of many videos circumnavigating the internet right now of migrants headed towards the United States border. Because, I mean, why? What would give them the incentive to come to an unknown land and try to have a go of it, huh? I mean, whether it be legally or illegally. Well, Project Veritas is at it again.
Excluded workers. Para los trabajadores indocumentados. Creo que ya los 40 millones, eso fue lo que se dio.
But if he talks about it, then it's going to be suicide for him.
If he does it right now, yes.
Yeah, but he's going to do it.
Yeah, we need to just get him elected first.
So, what went rather underreported, because I do remember coming across stories of Phil Murphy giving undocumented workers money. Like honestly, I think it's been more than $40 million. Let's run back through what was said, because as per usual with the Project Veritas stuff, all the meat and potatoes is in the beginning. So money was for the excluded worker, illegal immigrants. All right, when they run the term excluded workers, they're talking about individuals who are in this country without the expressed knowledge of the United States government.
Sí, todo eso.
Excluded workers. Para los trabajadores indocumentados. Creo que ya los 40 millones, eso fue lo que se dio.
So she's like, I think about $40 million was already given, but if he talks about it, then it's going to be suicide for him. Will it though? Because he actually ran in 2016 on being this completely anti-American a-hole and won because of the county chairs and the Dominion voting systems. And I don't know if we were using Dominion voting in 2017, but I'm pretty sure quite a few of the counties were. So yeah. Would it be when this man literally ran on raising taxes? Come on.
If he talks about it, then it's going to be suicide for him.
If he does it right now, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie, boys. This Wendy Martinez character, is it Wendy? Yeah, it's Wendy Martinez. This Wendy Martinez character, you gotta tell, she was bad like 20 years ago, bruh. Yeah, she was kind of dope 20 years ago. How do you think she got to this position? I mean, all that wear and tear, being as evil as she is, and ushering in all of this, all of this nonsense at taxpayer expense. When you sit there and wonder, oh my goodness, Jersey's so expensive. The cost of living, the taxes, the property taxes. Oh my God, why? Yeah, this is a big part of it. This is a huge part of it.
But he's going to do it.
Yeah, we need to just get him elected first.
Once again, the senior advisor for Phil Murphy's campaign is not shy about hiding certain information from New Jersey voters.
Here's the thing, though. It's not hidden. This motherfucker, when he was running initially, said he was going to do all this shit. That's the one thing, PV, that you're not really getting. How it works here. The New Jersey voters don't have the say that you're pretending that we do here. No. It's the Norcrosses, it's the DiVincenzos, it's the Leroy Jones and what's his name? Curry something, that one dude that looks like the Muppets. Either ways, it's them folks that are the ones who determine which way this state go. And they said, oh, well, Murphy came through like a hurricane. I mean, he knocked out everybody before, everybody, Lesniak, Wisniewski, my man Johnson. There was so many people in that primary, he just knocked them off one by one. Anyone who could be a legitimate threat, they knocked them off one by one. Steve Phillip out in Jersey City, when he had the juice, they're like, yeah, we gonna push our boy Phil Murphy here. All right, like they started this shit early. They started that back in 2015, 2016, when it was really obvious what a disaster Chris Christie was going to be. So like all the powers that be here in the state, they're the ones that sat there and installed this man. All right, he ain't get elected. He got fucking installed. I'll watch this shit with my own damn eyes.
Before it was about vaccine mandates,
Lo va a hacer, pero no podía hacerlo antes de la elección.
Now it's about the state allotment of taxpayer funds towards illegal immigrants.
Que el dinero que había...
I think it's because she ain't wearing the glasses in this one. I'm just like, yeah, I can see it. Like it ain't there. It's aged. It's aged. You know what I'm saying? Like actually, probably rather much. The lady's probably like in the 50s, maybe her 50s or so. But either way, it's like you could, you know, what? Yeah, like yo, when she was coming up, she was bad. She was alright. Anyways, let's get back to the serious part.
Yo no estoy empapada en nada de esto, pero eso vengo de ti porque tú eres la experta.
Tú dices recovery.
Sí, todo eso.
Excluded workers. Para los trabajadores indocumentados. Creo que son $40 millones, algo así. Y designar eso en este momento sería un suicidio político.
Si él designa eso para los ilegales, entonces no va a decir nada ahora.
Se ha dado ya un dinero.
Pero no se ha dicho.
Yeah, I told you, there's already been money given already. Right now they're just in the middle of the back and forth, where she's just like, yeah, you know, we can't give like $40 million right now, but yo, they've been throwing bread at this, like $2 million, $3 million there for like since he's been in office. This is like a part of their plan that, you know, these great reset assholes really got going in full effect at this point.
No se ha dicho. Lo que pasa es que quieren más. Creo que ya los 40 millones, eso fue lo que se dio.
Pero no les hemos dicho porque si no es un suicidio para él.
No, han dicho ya. Quieren más. Porque...
Yeah, so they want more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he gave them $40 million, but they want more now. Because New York gave, I think it was $200 million in New York. I mean, we see what fun times they're having over there in the Big Apple.
Mayor dio, yo creo que son 200 millones de dólares para los excluded workers.
But if he talks about it, then it's going to be suicide for him.
If he does it right now, yes.
Yeah.
With just a tiny bit more of a spotlight on him, because the deal is that the major outlets here in New Jersey, your Star Ledgers, your News 12 New Jerseys, all these, like the bigger, more prominent ones, they buried the initial Project Veritas video to like a late night dump. Like there's a difference between releasing information. Well, like the time you release information is very telling in the journalistic in the journalist circle and journalist psyche, because you know, if you're releasing it, you know, Monday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, well, shoot, you really want like a lot of eyes on it. But if you're sitting there dropping it at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday night, then shoot, man, like yo, like not too many people going come across it. So that's the way, you know, news cycles kind of work. And what they've done here in New Jersey, all these scumbag from the APPs to the Star Ledgers, like these scumbag rags that are just completely in the global weirdo hole. They're like they're doing the best that they can to ignore and bury this shit. All right.
But he's going to do it.
Yeah, we need to just get him elected first.
So what do you think? Do you think he'll give more money to the undocumented?
I think there's going to be more aid, especially this will be his second term. And the goal is to win even more seats in the legislature so that we can, like...
That's right, because they already got a ton of seats. Your Ruizes and your Gills and your, that Valerie Huddle chick. Weinberg was in there for oh so long. It's mostly women. I mean, seriously. Look, that's, if you were ever going to break our society, that would be the way to do it, right? With chicks. Because, oh my goodness, women, we need to stick together. They get them, they all hive up, and you can get them all out to the polls, out to the ballot box, you know? So, like, yeah, that's really been the commie global weirdo means in which to take over the state, is by in Board of Educations, as a lot of parents are learning as we speak. Board of Educations, like all these different elected public positions, you install your people with your ideology in mind and, you know, let them do their work. And that's what's happened. It's one of the reasons why we can never have a conversation about lowering the state's taxes, getting the cost of living in order, because every 2 seconds there's some broad that pops up like, oh, well, we need to have a program for this. We need to replace the fathers, and we need to do some more for women, because women. It's like, at the end of the day, like, sweetheart, like, ooh, if you wanted that true equality, you'd go and take it, but you don't. So just stop. All right. I think that's the most that's the neatest way that I can put that.
Just push through.
Governor Murphy and his team seem to think that they cannot win re-election if they tell the voters what they actually believe. Of course, for voters to make informed decisions about who's elected, they have to know what they believe and what they're going to do. Stay tuned.
Oh, we will. Thanks once again, James O'Keefe, for providing this bit of content.
Governor Murphy and his team seem to...
well, no, we'll go back to Wendy, because Wendy is like, it's kind of nice. She ain't too terrible on the eyes in this one. But either way, boys, yeah, when it comes to the state of New Jersey, I'm going to end this on the exact same thing I did before. Tell your county people, you can't deal with this man. All right, go vote. You know, like, I mean, definitely drop your votes. I'm not going to be that guy that says don't vote. No, not in this one. But with all that we know, just make sure your county people know this guy, these global weirdos, like, seriously, they gotta go. They gotta be on their way. We have, like, if you want this state to get back to anything towards normalcy, then this has to be number one. And this, like, getting rid of this guy, and then all of the other weirdos, the Andy Kims and the Donald Paynes and all of these other professional politicians that have done absolutely nothing but raise taxes and cry poverty. Like, oust them all. Oust every, like, just clean, complete house. Audit this motherfucker. But you may disagree. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Don't be scared of yourself. Because you're my fantastic voice. And want to get videos like this every single day, share. Because sharing is caring, and YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. That's to Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think? First and foremost, well, I mean, after all that, right? But seriously, thank you everybody who subbed since the initial Project Veritas video. I normally do multiple videos throughout the course of the day, and I have a ton of content, guys, that I haven't released. But, you know, the Project Veritas video, you know, started moving a little bit, and I'm like, all right, well, let's not throw a coal on that fire just yet. Or if I do, it's going to be this one right here, a part 2 to it, because, you know, these are things that have been out in certain circles, but not everybody reads the same news, and it's all this shit is very easy to miss if you're not looking for it. I, for one, was always looking for it, so none of this is truly a surprise to me. But hey, if it's a surprise to you, hey, toss the video a like, and like, oh man, I didn't know he did that. Yeah, he did, because honestly, to my immigrant brothers and sisters, I like to think, you know, it ain't about that. Like, the legal status is what matters. Like, immigrants, bro, this is Jersey. Like, with nothing, like, this has always been an immigrant land zone. But the legality of your immigration status, that's something between you and the law. And if the law is like, yo, you here illegally, then fam, what happens of that happens of that. There's the personal choices you have to make throughout the course of your life. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.